Good day and welcome to Sport Wrap on Thursday, the 31st of October. This is the show where we keep you updated on the latest sport news in and beyond Namibian borders. I'm Ashwin Berry. Let's dive into the hit list. The Khomas Under-17 football regional team was officially welcomed back on Wednesday by Khomas Governor Laura McLeod Kashirwa, celebrating their impressive second-place finish, debuting at the recent Yangzhou China Grand Canal City's Men's Elite Youth Football Tournament in Jiangsu Province, China. Speaking at the event held at the Khomas Regional Office, team coach Risto Shikomba highlighted the team's dedication and hard work, indicating that it gave its all despite missing out on the overall title with a 5-1 loss against the Jiangsu Province team. Team captain Martino Selvin Kaudhu acknowledged that being part of a competitive team is no easy feat, admitting that the team he captained is the best he has ever been a part of. Marin Ngula was at the event and has compiled this for us.
You made us proud. And by God's grace, you are all back. It's true, when they were leaving, I said, take them and bring them back in peace, not in pieces. Here they are. Those are the players, and then let me say the media present and all protocols. My office, of course, the PA in my account. I would have not done what I have done if they were not there. Directors of ceremony, on the 18th of October 2024, here's this same venue in Komambo Nuyoma Hall. I sent off these brave Khomas warriors to the battlefield of Jiangsu Province in the People's Republic of China with full patriotism, pride, and confidence. That was on the 18th. Today, the 30th of October 2024, I am welcoming them back home from the battlefield with absolute joy, happiness, and fulfillment. The occasion of this nature are not meant for speeches, but always for that specific purpose. The setting of occasion was a moment of encouragement and motivation. And this welcoming event is a moment of celebration. But sometimes, out of joy, one will end up saying something. Directors of ceremony, my command that day on the 18th was clear and straightforward. Please go out and carry the name, the image, and the reputation of the Great Khomas region very high. Please go and uphold the Khomas Jiangsu Twinning Partnership. You are selected as the best out of the best. Go and do what you can do best and bring back the best results. And this is what we are witnessing. Yourself a hand. I also on the 18th reminded the team that victories does not exist without challenges and competition. Please display your skills and talent in the best interest of the game, of sports, and our beloved region, and not leaving out this beautiful land of the brave. Dear team members, your final result justifies that you follow the letter and spirit of my command. Out of loyalty and patriotism, you put your interests aside and kept the interest of the Khomas region Jiangsu Twinning Partnership. The region and our beloved land of the brave as a partner. As the regional governor of this great, beautiful region, I am the happiest person, and I am convinced that the rest of the region is glad to hear that for the very first time we participated in the competition. We had a very good performance and reached the final of this beautiful tournament. What would we have not done better? I don't think there is anything left. I've sent you off as a team, and I'm glad that I'm receiving you back as a team. Without anyone left in Jiangsu province for any bad reasons, which simply means our parental conscience, guidance, and advice has been fully adhered to. Please give yourself that big honor. You went to the battlefield and you completed your mission. Directors of ceremony, it is for these reasons that I welcome you back home as heroes, founding members of this tournament, and the forerunners of our generation of our sports development. Journey with our Jiangsu Province Twinning Partnership in the People's Republic of China. And that was your first time. I'm told you are again invited if you just carry that banner and the flag of the Republic of Namibia higher, you will always be victorious. Dear young players, please remember that also I told you that sometimes the smallest step in the right direction end up being the biggest steps in life. That is exactly what you demonstrated. I therefore hold a very strong conviction that this tournament is a planted seed for a fruitful beginning of our many bigger things to come our way in terms of sports development. It means my unwavering wish that this tournament, or it will remain my unwavering wish that this tournament will open doors for many positive developments, such as school-to-school twinning partnership, sports development scholarships, education scholarships, students, teachers, and study opportunities, regular sports exchange programs of coaches and sports administrators, development of sports clinics, youth football development academies, and the development of youth football career. And you were the forerunners. Ladies and gentlemen, join me to register our collective gratitude to the Chinese Embassy in Namibia under the capable leadership of the Ambassador, His Excellency Zhao Weiping, and our Jiangsu partners for creating this golden opportunity to our young commerce warriors. And it is my strong belief that our young warriors has grabbed this opportunity with both hands. Let us also thank the parents and the schools for giving us these young foot soldiers and to be hands-on in our preparations process. The send-off and this final ceremony of welcoming them back home to the land of the brave. The same gratitude goes to the Ministry of Youth, Sports and National Service, the Office of the Executive Director, Erastus Aitengela, the head of the delegation, Mr. Gabe Kapuo, the Commerce Regional Sports Officer, the coach, Mr. Risto Chikomba is my his assistant Bertus Bock, and all the management cadres for that capable leadership you demonstrated from the initial stage of the preparation till the final conclusion of this very beautiful tournament. And our doctor, who made sure when you felt pain here and there, you were taken care of. Doctor, thank you very much.
All right, the hit list continues with some chess as women national master Lutopo Koa made history as the country's first champion in the women's open section at Namibia Chess Federation's recently concluded Rand Merchant Bank Classical Chess Open Championships at Nictus Cultural Center in Windhoek. The crucial milestone materialized despite the presence of stronger international players, including Zambian national women FIDE master Constance Bata. The FIDE-rated event also featured players from Angola, Botswana, and Zimbabwe. It saw a head-to-head clash of seasoned players, rising talents, and eager amateurs in a Swiss system tournament featuring the open, women's, veteran, and junior sections in pursuit of strategic glory. WNM Koa took the open group's overall title with 6 points, explaining that she invested time and effort into tactical preparation by solving puzzles leading up to the competition. I find them enjoyable and fun, so spending time on them came easy for me, she noted. The much-anticipated rehabilitation of Keusemond Stadium, a key project aimed at ensuring the long-term structural integrity and modernization of the facility, has officially commenced. The project, with an estimated cost of just under 3 million Namibian dollars, is expected to be completed by April 2025, said Anita Kaihiva, who is the public relations officer for the municipality of Walvis Bay. The site was officially handed over to Veka Construction on 10 October to kickstart the transformation of the facility. The news was welcomed with open arms by soccer fans at the coast. This is very good news. We are happy and eagerly anticipating our return to where we rightfully belong. I am confident that we will play our home matches for this season there, commented Tembangi Taunapo, the chairperson of the Keusemond-based Blue Waters Football Club, who competes in the Namibia Premier Football League. Now, for the second week running, Nardo Sardinia played good golf and won the multi-save medal competition on a 68 net at Walvis Bay Golf Club. A field of 33 players participated, with the 10 junior entries competing in their own tournament. Now, the best gross prize was won by Willie van Zyl on 79. The second best net went to Michael De Barros on 69, winning the count out from John Sardinia. Danny van Antwerpen won the Stableford section on 38 points, with Andre Berger placed second on 37 after winning a count-out. The proverbial pot went to Emil Filbert. The visiting Corbeerke Windhoek Golf Club shared the two-club money with Tini de Wet, Kevin Wenzel, Wilma de Wet, and Andre Berger. The Walvis Bay Club's last medal tournament of the year will be played on 16 November. Multisave sponsored the competition throughout the year. Swinging back to chess, Ivan Boyce and Kamweshe Vedika were crowned champions in the open and women's sections at the recently concluded Henties Bay Open Chess Championships held at Henties Bay Private School. The Swiss system tournament, hosted by the Coastal Chess Association, was the 15th leg of the Bank Windhoek Grand Prix competitions. It attracted 28 players from Windhoek, Walvis Bay, Swakopmund, and Henties Bay, who engaged in strategic battles for top honors. Boyce, who hails from Swakopmund, demonstrated complete dominance in the open section, thrashing all challengers to clinch a perfect record of 7 points for the overall title. He was overjoyed by the achievement and acknowledged that it was a competitive tournament, with upcoming juniors giving him a run for his money. Although I won the tournament, the fact that the younger players have grown strong was hard to miss, he also noted. We're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we dive into the Zoom In segment.
Today we are going to learn how to bake.
Welcome, everyone.
Things may not always go as planned, but our technology doesn't fail. Join Paratus today. Paratus, always prepared.
Today in our Zoom In segment, we dive into the Over 50 Cricket Cup Series involving Namibia, Zimbabwe and South Africa, happening from 17 to 21 November in Windhoek. We have interviews with the captain about his expectations as we will be covering the competition. That's right here on NTV.
We are in the company of the Namibian over 50s cricket team coach, Chris Freeman. How are you doing, coach?
Very well, thanks, and yourself?
It's good to have you here. Exciting times for cricket here in Namibia and for us as fans of cricket. So how are you connected to this over 50s World Cup?
So I am the coach of the Namibian Invitational National side.
Yes.
I've been the coach now for the last 6 months.
Yes.
And it's been an absolute pleasure.
Wow. So how did preparations go? You're going to be facing Zimbabwe and then top of the range, South Africa. How did things go in terms of preparing your squad?
Preparation started quite a while ago,
Yes.
about 7 months just before I started.
Yes.
We've been fortunate enough to have most of our guys in Windhoek, so we've been able to train as a squad
Yes.
up to 3 times a week, plus a game on the weekend,
Yes.
which has been great. Yeah.
All fans want a win at all times. What's your expectations for your team?
Well, my expectations for the team is that we can go out there and be competitive on the cricket field.
Yes.
We've had a very small pool of guys involved with the over 50s. We're playing against some of the best players in the world of their time. But with the home fans being at the grounds, the wives, the kids,
Yes.
the kids that are still playing cricket, we want to show them that at the age of 50 plus, the guys
Yes.
can still compete on a cricket field
Yes.
with the best in the world.
I'm sure your team packs a lot of ammunition. Who should we watch out for in the Namibian squad?
So I believe that everybody in our team brings something to the team.
Yes.
To pick out individual names would be very harsh on the guys I don't speak about. So I think each and everybody in that team brings something unique
Yes.
that make us the squad that we are.
Well balanced overall.
Very well balanced
Bowling
side,
as
yes.
well as batting.
Yes, very
Good
well.
stuff. Did you have a look at the pitches?
So I've actually been fortunate enough to play on the pitches that we are going to be playing on. Probably not the same strips, but play on this on the deck, and I think it's going to be high-scoring games of cricket. It's nice, fast decks, a lot of runs to come.
So, coach, this is a huge occasion for Cricket Namibia. What does it mean?
Well, I think the exposure that it brings out ex-international cricket players from South Africa, from Zimbabwe, coming to the country to play cricket. There's a lot of people, especially my age, that grew up watching these guys play cricket. And as South African, as a South African myself, watching these guys at the stadiums, it's going to be lovely to now
Yes.
be on the same cricket field as them.
Yes. In terms of motivating the upcoming cricketers, do you think it will have an impact?
I think we have a massive impact, especially with the fact that it is over 50 cricket. These youngsters watching the old guys play cricket,
The
and
legends.
the legends that they have, competitive cricket live on TV
Yes.
is going to be incredible,
Yes.
I believe.
Finally, coach, what would your message be to Namibian cricket supporters?
Please come out and support. I think it's a big occasion for the players themselves. A lot of them had retired a long time ago, coming back now, like I said earlier, playing live games on TV against the best in the world, well, past best in the world players.
Yes.
I think the more support that we can have, the better they're going to feel on the field as well, especially.
As well as our social media platforms, as well as DSTV, if you cannot make it to the pitches. It was good to have you, coach.
Thank you very much.
And best of luck.
Thank you.
Now, the fight between Harry Simon and Ninja is gaining momentum as the date for the big boxing exhibition clash looms. Aldo Horn was at today's press conference and compiled this for us, not just from today's press conference, but the exchanges that these fighters have been having over time. After that, Ari Hochad is going to bring us in with the international news as well as signing us out. From me, Ashwin Berry, I'll definitely see you tomorrow. Enjoy the boxing, enjoy the international sport.
I'm a very good fighter and I'm a very dangerous fighter. Ninja knows about me. So we're not gonna do that. So let's just go there and have fun, give the fans a great show. That's it. Thank you. Thank you.
I love the message which I get from my brother there. That is a good fighter. But first, before I go there, I wanted to tell something to the society. And I want to give my appreciation to Salute Boxing Academy, MBC, the main sponsor that we have there, the gentleman, I forget the names, my officers from the correctional fund, they are my creator. Because in the past, I was never the same until they washed my brains. Now I can see clear that crime does not pay, and I came up with a name with Mr. Kanu on my side, who is not here today, present by the two ladies over there, who is King Kanu Peter Amadira. That is the main behind my, if I want to sleep well, without him I don't sleep. Somebody that people, the whole nation have to appreciate. The man behind my well-being is Mr. Kanu, and he's not here today. So the other things, the gentleman on my right, this is the main Mr. Dennis Topias, the owner of the foundation where I motivate schools. Someone who always called me and said, listen, there is a school there, there is kids are misbehaving, let's go there. And I have this message to the society that said, you find some country or people fighting against an enemy without a weapon, they are struggling so much. And in our country, I'm saying there is a weapon now against crime. It's me. And behind the camera, I have my two best coach in the country, Mr. Topias and Mr. Smaki. Those are the people that always wake me up and say, let's go. Harry is waiting for us. That young man over there. So, crime does not pay, and we are here raising awareness against crime. So, the country now have a weapon to use. It's me. And that's why we say we are asking the whole country to come on board. You must come and work. Don't even leave your children. As long as they are on top of 15, bring them. The young one, keep them to sit in front of the TV. He give you a message that's saying that, no, he's a best fighter. I never want to fight somebody who is at the lower age. I want somebody who know how to fight, because I have hard punches that he did receive on that day. That is all. Thank you for coming.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, and starting off with tennis news first. It's the Paris Masters taking place at the moment in Paris, and there's some high-seeded players that's out in the round of 32. It is firstly number 5 seed, that is Taylor Fritz of America. He's out, he lost to Jack Draper of England. The score 7-6, 4-6 and 6-4. Jack Draper in good form. He won the Vienna tournament the week ago. Then also Daniel Medvedev, the number 4 seed. He lost to Alex Popyrin from Australia. That was in 3 sets. And it is number 3 and number 4 and 5 seed then out of the tournament. Better for Alex de Minaur, he's number 9 seed. He beat Moman Konvic by 6-4 and 7-6. And then number 3 seed Alexander Zverev of Germany, also in good form. He beat Dylan Griekspoor in 2 sets, 7-6 and 6-3 to advance to the round of 16. On to soccer news. It is a Carabao Cup that continued. That is in the English Premier League, or these teams that play in the English Premier League and lower leagues. And the results from that is Liverpool that beat Brighton. That was 3-2. That was away at Brighton. And it was Cody Gakpo that scored 2 goals for Liverpool in the 46th and 63rd minute. Tottenham Hotspur beat Manchester City, and they beat them by 2-1, and so Manchester City out of the Carabao Cup. Other results are home wins for Manchester United, beating Leicester City by 5-2. Then Newcastle too strong for Chelsea, 2-0 they won, and then a good away win for Arsenal. Arsenal had to play at Preston, and they beat them by 3-0. Closing off today's international sports news with rugby news. The international season starts this coming weekend. It will be England that will host New Zealand at Twickenham. That game is 5 p.m. Namibian time, kick-off time. And news from the French Federation is that they've banned alcohol for their players, and that is always when during national team gatherings, they're not allowed to use any alcohol for them to focus on their games. And France will play against Japan on the 9th of November. Then France will also play on the 16th of November, a big game against New Zealand, and then also the 22nd of November against Argentina. South Africa also play in the Test series in Europe, and they will play their first game on the 10th of November. That will be against Scotland. That's international sports news for today. Hope you have a great sport day, and we talk international sport again tomorrow. Goodbye.